everybody, welcome back to The Beautiful Boys. I'm Andy Haynes, and I'm joined by
Michael Shane Cannon.
And today we have a fantastic guest in one very tall and injured JP McDade.
I know, he's got a little broken wing.
Yeah.
I felt for him, but man, what a gamer. He showed up hurt, he played through, he pushed through, and he delivered a goddamn
That's an athlete right there.
performance.
Where are you going to be, Mike?
Oh, buddy, MikeCannonComedy.com for all my dates, punchup.live/Mike Cannon. I'm going to be in Baton Rouge, March 12th, Baton Rouge at the Rally Cat Brewing. Come out to that. March 13th, Lafayette, Louisiana, Club 337. I've heard nothing but incredible things, and I'm genuinely excited for that. Then on Sunday, March 15th, I'm going to be at the Howlin' Wolf in New Orleans, the last city I ever drank in. Who knows what could happen? The kid could be back. And then April 10th and 11th, I'll be in Tampa at Side Splitters. More dates coming in for the once-in-a-lifetime tour with Michael Shane Cannon. Andrew.
Hey, everybody. I will be in Salt Lake City this weekend doing comedy with Happy Valley. And then the 20th, I will be at the Independent in Detroit. And the 21st, Handsome Man Comedy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then, starting March 28th, I will be in Europe for the Death to America tour. And it's Amsterdam the 28th, Rotterdam the 29th, Berlin the 31st, Vienna the 1st, Basel, Switzerland the 2nd, Zurich, Switzerland the 3rd, Paris, France the 4th, Manchester, England the 5th, and Dublin the 6th. Something like that. I don't remember.
Don't ever mix up London and Dublin again.
I'm sorry. I know your family
That's an
died
oppressor.
for that. But please subscribe to the Patreon and like all our stuff and send us sweet messages. And
One of us is accepting nudes now. So, and he'll share them with me.
Yeah, I'll show them to Mike. Bye. It'd be so funny if there's like an adult man that like in 2000, what year was that?
18.
He like came back to his house in rubble, and there was just a piece, like a shard of a missile with
Follow
Mike Cannon.
I am Mike Cannon.
Oh, you put the
I
at
wrote
symbol and you
follow
wrote.
at I am Mike
Yeah, and
Cannon.
he's like, I will kill this man.
They saw that you wrote your Instagram handle on the bomb, and they were like, "Blow this one up first." This is disgraceful.
Man, maybe that's why I don't sell tickets. They've been
You're
calling
not-
in anonymous bomb threats this entire time.
Advertising on shrapnel in a Syrian man's leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is enough negative karma for me to never, for just everything to go wrong in my life.
Yeah, I think
I would do it though, too. I would not know what it is. I wouldn't process it. I'd be like, this
Yeah.
is the fun missile for the guys.
I
I'm
think
assign
that's,
it.
dude. When you're there, man, you just fall right into it. This
Yeah.
is like how everybody talks about
I was
Epstein
following
Island.
orders.
You're like, when you're there, it just all seems so normal.
yeah.
But they were. I mean, I was driving around like multi-millions of dollars of equipment. Like I drove one of those huge Humvees that looks like it's supposed like a Mars rover.
Yeah.
Like it's got wheels that are my height. Fucking Kyle Ocasio, Robin Shaw, and Allie Breen ran into an active minefield to take a picture. They didn't know it was
That's
the
how much
soldiers were
women-
like, oh, like they were like, get back.
That's how much women need to find their light. Yeah. They'll walk right past the sign. It's like, mines.
I mean, in fairness to them, there was a wall with wings painted on it in the middle of the minefield. So
Yeah.
how could
like
they?
you'll be an angel if you walk past this wall. Is that what it meant?
It was a memorial. They're like, run. Let's take a photo.
It said, "I love you so much" in cursive.
Well, it's great because that's what. JP McDade is here, everybody. Welcome
everybody.
to a brand new
Hello,
episode
friends.
of Beautiful
Hilarious
Boys.
JP McDade.
The
with
hilarious injured, and we will
Beautiful
get to that.
Boys.
But it's interesting that the bases that I went to, like in Kuwait and Jordan, are like in the active shit right now.
Yeah.
Like everything that's going on. And I was like, that's where I was.
It's not so much comedy shows over there anymore.
No, but then again, I just saw this thing about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson at the height of his fame in 2004, flew into a base that took like regular mortar fire all the time and literally put on a show in the middle.
They were like, which guy has his own flak jacket already?
Yeah.
That we could fly in here.
He'd also, how many times did he got shot? 9 times?
9 times.
Nine, yeah.
So he'd be all right.
He's fine.
It's all scar tissue, anyways.
The scar tissue basically.
Well,
built
what
up
they
a
say
new
is
vest.
that it's the 10th one that gets you.
Oh, okay.
Never get shot 10 times. Not
He lives by
times
the,
platinum album.
The cat rules of guns.
Took a piss next to him at the garden.
Big dick.
Really?
Life highlight, I assume.
Yeah.
Were you
not
sitting
in
in like a special section, or you
Got
just
got
came?
the old VIP treatment. Old Sammy Morrell brought me.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
great.
yeah, that'll do it.
It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome because I got that with DeStefano.
He was there too, yeah.
And I like almost patted Kamaru Usman in the head. Like, he's so much. Do you know who he is? He's a UFC
yes,
fighter.
yes, yes.
It's like a welter,
I'm
like
sure
the
he'd take it
greatest
well.
welterweight of all time.
Yeah, he'd be chill.
Truly one of the kindest people I've met. And I think all
Yeah.
those guys, not all of them, but a lot of them are because one, they get it out.
Islam.
The Islam.
Yeah.
Two,
They
Islam.
submit to Allah.
And then three, I just think they're like, I know how to handle myself, so there's really truly nothing to prove in terms of my general attitude. Like guys that suck at fighting are real loud.
Yeah.
I think there's two kinds of guys like who get into MMA, and the ones who make it like a Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
They have a level of discipline where they
Yes.
fight their demons well enough to get to that point where they can be kind to people. But the other guys who get into MMA probably never quite figure it out because
Yeah.
they're just as wounded inside, but they
Totally.
just are psychotic.
Like back in the day, UFC. Back in the day, UFC are just guys whose dad used to put cigars out on their chest.
They're wearing jeans. They're getting in the octagon with Tim's on.
Yeah, I watched I was in the airport and they kept replaying this documentary about this girl whose dad is a famous UFC fighter and now she's doing well. I can't remember her name.
Mir, Frank Mir's daughter.
Yeah,
I
but
saw
Frank
that, yeah.
Mir, Jesus Christ, does that guy look like shit?
Oh, does he? I didn't even see
He
him
looks like
currently.
what's the fucking actor with all the
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
Mickey-
he's
yeah,
got like
yeah.
Mickey Rourke face going on.
How could you not?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Just
all
permanently injured forever.
Well, and I don't know if we talked about it on this pod, but like they do this thing with their knuckles where
They
they
carve.
build up scar tissue
Clavicular.
intentionally around their
Yeah.
face, and they just
Micro.
like yeah, they all look like The Rock in the Smashing Machine.
Do you know
like
who
they have
clavicular
prosthetics on
is?
their face? Who?
Clavicular.
I absolutely,
yeah.
dude. You're frame mogging JP right now.
I am.
You're soaking up all the aura, bro.
Dude, my cortisol levels
I'm
are
trying
rising.
right now. Yeah, I'm trying to spike his cortisol. What the fuck was I going to say? Oh, you know what I just realized? You do a character that is your accent, kind of like but you have an accent that is like a dying accent, like the white guy who's not. You know what I mean? Like he's got the New York accent, but it's not the like, hey, I'm fucking Brooklyn. It's like a.
He's like the old
It's a-
man who's kind of been around for a long time, who's like this, and
Yeah, it's like my
got a
like-
lot of very odd anecdotes that he wants to share.
But nobody has this accent anymore. I
It's
feel like
disappearing.
It's like
It's very
the
sad.
Boston
Yeah.
Brahmin. You know
Yeah,
that one?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, that's every
it's my whole
basketball
family.
coach's brother I ever met. Like it wasn't my coach directly, but it was his
Oh,
brother
my-
who went
you know,
further.
my brother
He was
is
a
an
priest.
assistant coach at Iona at Seton Hall. I mainly play scratch offs, but you know my brother Dominic is a coach.
That's so good. But JP's resting voice is like Northeast nobility. Like it sounds like if we had a British accent, it would be JP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's what the Boston Brahmin accent is. The Boston Brahmin accent is like,
It's damn near British. It's
yeah,
damn
it's like
upper class English.
oh, good job, old boy.
Yes.
Like that one.
Well, Don, what the hell? I forget his name. This guy is one of the funniest comics ever from Boston.
Herrera?
Old guy.
Oh.
No, old. Helped establish.
It's on the tip of my tongue too. Fuck. Don.
Alcoholic. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the guy, he literally, I know,
Boston
that doesn't help. But
comic.
like,
In the 80s?
it's in the movie When Stand Up Stood Out, if you can look that up. Don,
Great documentary.
no, not Dennis Leary. Dennis came after him, but this guy, like, he's 77 years old. I did Aruba with him. He's that kind of, he could be 400 drinks deep and like falling asleep, get on stage, and he's in full autopilot murdering. Like, you're like,
Yeah.
this guy is unbelievable. But he has that, like,
Popeye's got to take his spinach.
dude, every once in a while, his voice will switch to English.
Yes.
Like it'll be like, you fucking cocksucker. My word.
Would you
It's like,
would you
what the hell
rather
was that?
suck a cock? You fucking
Yes.
That's like the I feel like the New Hampshire Maine accent is almost that.
The way
where
up
it's
there,
like
guys.
it's gotten so close to New Brunswick.
Yeah.
That they're like almost British.
Nova Scotian almost. Like you don't want to go down that road there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That guy in South Park.
Oh, I fucking
Oh,
love
do you
that.
do a
Boston-
good Herman Munster from Pet Cemetery?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Damn, dude, because your voice tone right there was like, he's on, that guy is the best. The dude who played Herman Munster is the neighbor in Pet Sematary who's like, you can't bury bodies on Pet Sematary.
Oh, that's it. That's the main
hollowed
accent.
ground over there.
The Boston Brahmin is like that guy in Family Guy who's like has the lower jaw that goes way out because he's inbred. He's like,
I can never hold a impersonation like I can or an accent like
Or
I can
eye
always
contact.
it's hard.
or eye contact. I can do it for like a minute and then I'll always like if I'm doing British it'll always turn Australian or
That's why I'm impressed by people who can do that for a whole movie shoot because like they're shooting over the course of 60 days or something. It's like it's got to slip a little over time.
That's the only, like, when you do that, that to me is the only exception when you're like method, where it's like, yeah, I'll still probably talk in a British accent between takes because I'll fucking lose it otherwise.
Yeah,
but it's so crazy because they can do it like Rose Byrne, Rory was like telling me about, I was like, does like her Australian accent, like how, and he was like, it's like the second that they say cut, she's Australian again.
That's crazy.
And then they start, and I feel like it's all British and Australians can just be American, but there's like 2 American actors that can do a British accent.
Yeah.
We have a hard time going the other way because it's so regionalized. The British audience is going to sniff it out right away. It's like, oh, you're not from Yorkshire. You're not doing it right. You're not from Manchester. There's subtle differences.
That's the best thing is you have to be specific to like have like almost other Americans be like, I don't think that's a good accent, but then the people of where that's from are like, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Like what's her tits from White Lotus? Fuck. Piper, not what's her name? The mom.
Parker Posey.
Parker Posey.
She's doing like in North Carolina.
Everybody who's not from there was like, that accent sucks. Like, what kind of bullshit was that?
Yeah.
And then it took people from that exact area to be like, that's how my drunk mom and her friends talk every single day.
I fucking love that.
North Carolina's a little more subtle.
Are you from Long Island?
Originally.
Yeah.
I grew up mostly in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Long Island sound boy.
That's great.
You're a water boy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Did you wear dock shoes a lot? Or was that kind
No,
of
I was not quite Dock Shoes, Connecticut. I'm farther inland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a Waterbury,
yeah.
Danbury kind of?
Near Danbury, Newtown.
That's the funny thing about...
How do I know that? No, I'm kidding.
we don't
Funny
have
story.
any concept of like Connecticut trash from the West Coast. So you say you're from Connecticut and we just assume that you're like sailing in the summer and like regattas with, you know, like all the Kennedys or whatever.
That's about 1/8 of the state,
yeah.
roughly.
And then you go to Danbury and you're like, holy shit, did a bomb go off?
The Danbury Trashers hockey team. I don't know if you saw the documentary.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
run
about
by
it.
The mobbed up guy.
Oh, no
My friends are in it. Their chests are painted in a crowd shot. That was a big thing to do. Like this mobbed up guy was running this like minor league hockey team in Danbury, Connecticut, and it was just they would start fights every 5 minutes, and it was just a shit show. But then that's like trash in that area. But then you go farther north, and you might as well be in Alabama.
Yeah.
I did a show on the back of a truck there with an American flag behind me one time, and it was essentially a Trump rally.
Yeah, of course.
Like we had to run to the car.
It's so funny because that's like Seattle, like the second you leave Seattle, it's Alabama. And like, it's like, I've been on the Canadian border and seen a Confederate flag, which is the exact, besides Alaska, the farthest you can get away from Dixie.
Yeah, but it's for the rock and roll.
Yeah. No, it's culture.
for
It's a
all
cultural
of the
thing.
But when
other things
America
it represents.
seceded from Canada, the Confederate flag was their
Albertans
symbol.
actually now have Confederate flags. Like
Sure.
the Calgarian kind of.
They have a
rednecks.
new one? They
No,
remixed it? Or
do
they took ours?
Yeah.
Oh.
They wear Trump hats. They have Confederate flags.
They out Kid Rocked Kid Rock.
Yeah, exactly. Kid Rock's not an embarrassment there. Kid Rock's actually still a celebrity in Calgary.
I like
think.
how he got, speaking of, I don't know why I'm just referencing White Lotus, but his performance during the White House, he looked like he had the cunty bob that Leslie Bibb had. He had the same exact just fringe cut. It was
The
terrible.
straightener is still hot in his trailer. You could feel it's heating up that room.
Wait, did you get nominated for an Emmy?
I did not. I was on the staff that got nominated for a WGA award.
Oh,
It was
okay.
the Golden Globe staff from last year.
Yeah.
But because I wasn't WGA at the time, I couldn't be nominated. So
Fuck.
I couldn't be credited as a writer. I had to be in like the special thanks or
consultant.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those deals. But I'm now a card carrying member. I'm
Let's
in that
go.
bitch. So,
I was actually I texted Nikki yesterday because I have like a consulting job where they asked me to reach out, and I was so afraid to text her.
Really?
I was just like, she's so famous now, and I had the last time I texted her it was like 2018, and I was like, please don't like have me killed for writing this.
just waiting to see if the bubbles come back blue or not.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, she's a good texter. She'll get back. I'm sure she did, but like,
yeah, she was very cool about it.
Yeah, she's
There's
super
also
nice about
nothing
that.
worse than texting somebody you haven't texted in years to then also unearth the time capsule of pathetic past.
Dude,
and you just read your previous, and you're like, oh my God.
How about this Anthony Scaramucci? that's the last text you sent.
Yeah, no, that's the worst is when you text somebody or DM them and you realize like, oh shit, like I hit on you in 2017.
Yeah, it goes through all the phases of friendship and acquaintanceship that you could possibly imagine.
It's like, is your mouth on its period? Now I need professional help.
But I know what you mean because like texting someone, no matter how much time has passed after that borderline of they've gotten famous, it's never gonna not feel like I need something from you.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
texting you right now, am I bothering this person?
It feels that way sometimes with friends. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten insecure with DeStefano and shit
Sure.
where I'm like, I'm just asking if you want to hang, man. Like I don't need a job offer or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's totally cool, but it's a total projection of myself because it's not even really on his radar.
I got the funniest response yesterday from a famous person, which was Ronnie Chang just had a baby. They had like a 3-week-old, and
And you were texting Tom Hanks about it.
Yeah, I was like, you got to find these gloves. Is that what it is? Gloves or
Oh, the little gloves?
is it? What does Tom Hanks take pictures of? It's
Yes,
like gloves or socks. No, but I texted him because I was gonna like send some kind of baby gift, but I didn't say that. I just said, "Hey, what's your address?" Like I just texted. We text. I'm not just like out of the blue, but what's your address is what I texted. And he just wrote back, "No thanks, we don't need anything." I was like,
Oh my God.
okay, cool.
What a
Yeah.
legend.
Damn.
That's honestly
Yeah, let's
pretty
send out
awesome.
some love to Chet Hanks, currently stuck in Colombia without a passport.
Poor guy.
He's chilling.
He's fine. He's talking in his patois. Me not fret. Me not need no
They
passport.
still can't understand him. Yeah,
He did have he had a really empathetic Instagram post about Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
And about like being a man of God and sober and how like you can't be.
Can we talk about the? You got to stop interviewing people when they're in bipolar manic states.
You don't like that? It's
No,
like
it's-
I know it's kind of like Joe Rogan interviewing a fighter after they get piped out.
Like I like Andrew
Callahan.
Channel 5.
Callahan. Like I really
He's the
like
man.
what he does, and he. But like I feel like that it's like the Kanye stuff where it's like, okay, this person is like mentally
Did you listen to it?
the whole Shia.
The interview? Yeah.
I listened to like a couple big chunks.
I listened to it. The one thing that guy, I admire the shit out of him because he's never too up, never too down, Andrew. Like he really knows how to roll with an interview.
Oh, Andrew, yeah.
and even Shia LaBeouf is
I
fucking,
was
he's
gonna
a
say.
pinball all over the place. But Andrew is always like, he didn't like allow the bullshit to just kind of go by. Like he'd be like Shia's like, I guess that sounds pretty homophobic, right? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
No, I
that
like him
is.
for that, but I just like, you know what I think it is? It's also selfish because I just want Shia LaBeouf to be in big movies again. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of like,
do.
Fuck.
He's a really good actor.
He's so good.
Yeah,
I think he's
nut
gonna
job.
be in movies though. Like I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Not with Woke 2.
No, well, didn't he say he's actually going into a movie? Like that was part of the interview. where
Probably
he's like,
not
I'm about-
anymore.
Yeah.
And you'd be.
It's going to delay
think,
production a little bit when you're
I
fighting
think a
Bourbon
DUI
Street.
when it comes to and him getting like. Did you watch the video? He literally was up on his fucking like bridged almost like trying to get up, and the guy just unfucking corked on his face like 3 times.
Oh, shit.
Like no defense to him at all. The guy punched him in the face. It's like. Yeah, to me, like he served his crime.
No, I need that for acting. Yeah. Just getting the shit kicked out of him.
That's so funny.
He's clearly an unwell guy. A lot of artists are, but it's like if you're fucking getting drunk and just like getting in bullshit fights during Mardi Gras. I don't see that as a huge major issue.
It's possible for, and I know that Honey Boy, the movie that he made, was like a little bit embellished about like his relationship with his dad. Like his dad said he wasn't that abused. But I wonder with some celebrities, Tupac, my prime example, I kind of have a theory is like, did this guy just kind of get into a character and just stay in it so deeply that it like fucked up his whole life?
Yeah, because when you see him in like Marin County, because that's like where he grew up, was like, I think he's born in New York, and then his family moved to the Bay, and then
he lived in Baltimore for a while. He was like a dancer. He was in a rap video. Like
he's in Digital Underground.
Yeah,
he's in actually.
It's like a theater kid.
Well, his dad was like a huckster, like literally bringing him around to kind of carnival act.
Well, his dad also
like
I think was in prison for quite a while and got out. But the Tupac thing is like you see him in like the.
That's Gary Veter you're thinking of.
The late 80s though, and he's like just like this happy-go-lucky
he's
like
a gay
arts
teenager.
Kid.
Yeah.
Tupac was a gay teen for sure.
And then he was a West Coast gangbanger.
There's all those. There's a ton of like rumor and stuff like that. But I just mean he is a pure like in it for the art and like he's like I just love acting.
I love an actor who
great.
commits.
What?
I love an actor who commits. He got shot 5 times and then eventually killed.
And scene.
Yeah. I think the Kanye thing I totally agree with because then you have like these guys who still want to curry favor with him a little bit. Like they still admire him and it's all that stuff. So he goes on these rants about whatever and they're like, yeah, I could see that. Like they don't check it as like, hey man, I think you're being completely unwell and you have a Jesus complex.
In the back of their mind, they still want like a ticket to Yeezy season 9 or
exactly.
whatever.
Or a producer
Whenever that
credit
comes around.
on something. I know. I don't know. The Shia LaBeouf, I'm not a defender of his. I think he's a fucking mess, and I hope he gets his shit together for sure. But I think at this point, there's far worse you could be than drunk guy at Mardi Gras.
You could be that Canadian rapper.
Yeah.
What's his name
You could
again?
be Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could be ordering just gallons of hydrochloric acid to your island to dispose of bodies.
It's going to be so fun.
There was that little delivery that came up in the files, wasn't there?
Yes, dude.
Forgot about that one.
There was thousands of gallons of hydrochloric acid delivered to his island the day he was indicted with fucking Tuppermade whatever barrels that they used in Breaking Bad.
From Breaking Bad, yeah.
It's like, what are we doing, folks? There's chutes that go down into the ocean where there's like sharks with laser beams on their head.
Those were for science. Me and Jeffrey were doing science with those barrels. It had nothing to do with this
About Bill
evidence.
Clinton thumbing through the pictures with a full rod, just reliving his glory days. He's like, man, I remember that party. It was the shit.
Good thing there's a table here while I'm doing this deposition. Turgid.
Everybody's all over the place. Vaginas, buttholes, kids, adults, who
Poor
knows?
Hillary, that she just like always has to get dragged into some kind of like official reminder of her husband's infidelity.
But she's responsible for murders, so she's got her own shit.
I saw that firsthand in college.
Wait, you're talking about the Arkansas couple?
Yeah.
Oh, a few bodies. The guy who shot himself in the chest while hanging himself from a tree.
Dude.
Interesting.
That's the only thing I would, if I'm Bill Clinton.
This is a conspiracy podcast now.
Deep inside the rabbit hole, part 2. But if I was Bill Clinton, which I'm not, but if I was Bill Clinton, I would just burn the whole fucking thing down. I'm 95 years old or whatever. I got pieces of my skin falling off during live interviews. It's like, just go in there and be like, I'm responsible for some murders when I was the Arkansas governor. There's I did some really nefarious shit with this. What else you want to know? And just fucking lay it out, burn the goddamn thing out, and then just like Bud Dwyer yourself in front of everybody.
We need a Michael Clayton. What's that? What's the actor that plays the British actor that goes crazy?
The guy with all the bread in the bag.
I can't remember his name. But he's like a high power. You've seen Michael Clayton, right?
No.
Classic.
One of the best movies.
George Clooney?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a high power lawyer has a manic episode and just starts divulging like an evil law firm.
I want to watch this right now.
Basically, my father-in-law's law firm. But we haven't had that yet. We haven't had like somebody who actually has clearance have a public mental health.
I would love to see that deathbed confession from the fixer guy who's responsible for wrangling all of them.
It almost happened with Elon.
I did find out recently that I was sexting with somebody from somebody who was related to somebody in the Trump administration. I was pretty excited about that.
Tiffany?
Yeah, I was texting with Tiffany.
He was
Trump.
texting with Barron a few years ago. It was, we don't like to talk
Actually, I
about it.
can't really share the photos.
I mean, Barrett is Groot with hair, isn't he? Barron? That kid is fucking
Draft
leering.
Baron. I love
As
the
a guy
draft
in his
Baron.
height range, he's a weird looking guy.
Yeah, I feel for him because there's no way he blends in anywhere he goes.
At NYU, forget about it.
Oh,
Hey, everybody. If you're not aware, we are now taking calls from you, the listeners.
that's right. You're a direct participant in our show now because we've run out of personal content to give you.
So please give us a call at
646-598-2417.
and we will pick your voicemail and we'll play it on the pod and we'll answer it. And hopefully everybody feels better.
That's right. Yeah. So ask us for advice. We can settle a debate. You can start a debate between us.
You can just vent.
Dad questions. I would love a vent, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. We
You
have
wanna
some,
just
we have
tell
some
us-
real personal ones, too. and
I would love it.
I love that.
If you told me some wins maybe you had over your wife. That'd be a
If you're
Boy.
a guy and you won an argument or a situation over your wife, call in. It's the win line. 646-598-2417.
yeah. You know what's a bummer is we're kind of getting back into that mode of corny lib stuff happening. Like everybody's really excited about the draft Baron petition, and it's
Or like the Brooklyn Dad defiant
Yeah,
brand
like
of
the-
liberalism.
those kind of guys
guys.
where they're
It's
like
brutal, man.
Cheeto
Yeah.
Man is not whatever. I can't even do
Well, it's
Sign
like
this
the
petition.
righteousness is a victory in and of itself. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's not the victory. Like, you can't just feel better about having a good, better opinion.
Yeah.
Well, that's
or
how I
whatever.
felt the whole time with like when I was in Minneapolis, because it would be like 65-year-old like NPR subscribers being
Right.
like, "Not my president," and I was like, every single person that you're protesting right now does not know you're protesting. They are day drunk on an Orlando golf course,
Yeah.
signing a deal to buy more missiles. Like that is, they have no concern
Yeah.
over you at
They're
all.
in Key West right now, avoiding their grandchildren.
I wonder if that's going to make a comeback. The brand of liberalism that's been like marketed to our moms, basically.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
MSNBC moms.
Yes.
Stuff. I have an MSNBC mom who's like, "Not today, Mr. Cheeto." Yeah. It's like, hey, Mom,
Orange
you know they're blowing up kids in Gaza. No, I haven't heard a word about it. But he had a shady land deal.
He was very rude to a female reporter. It's like, they're literally sniping knees of. Oh, wait, anyways, it's too depressing.
Speaking of knees, what happened?
Yeah, did not get sniped. Sniped myself.
This is blame the IDF. It's,
yeah.
it's in fashion right
I'm going
now.
to blame the IDF. They probably use a direct energy.
Are those
weapon on them or
compression
something.
socks?
These are compressions. If you're having knee surgery, get compression socks before you leave the hospital. Get them. You need them because I got surgery on this. Got the old blood clot diagnosed a week and a half ago. So
shit.
we're thinning that out. We're working on it, but you got to wear the compression socks or you're going to clot.
I know two comedians with blood clots right now.
Yeah.
James and you. Not to,
James who?
Not to violate
James
HIPAA.
Matter.
Oh,
He
yeah.
posted about it. He posted.
Yeah.
I feel like he got that from just yelling.
From hosting.
If
Yeah,
he just held the microphone, he'd be fine.
Praying for James. We were texting about it. He's my blood clot brother. But
Dude, blood clot. You're my yard man.
But yeah, I was playing hoops and I was playing in the comedian basketball pickup game back in early February. Got a steal, running full court. Don't run full court if you're in your late 30s.
Yeah.
And going up for a layup, put all the weight on my left leg.
That's
next thing
it.
I
It
on
was
the
just
floor.
a basic, like nothing like you try to do anything crazy. It was just a basic step, plant.
It was the exact. If you want to look at a video of it happening, Victor
don't think I
Oladipo
do.
had the same exact injury. It's a patellar tendon rupture.
So did your
wow.
leg then
Yeah.
plant? And
Oh,
you
it wasn't
see the-
ACL.
Not ACL, but when I was
That's a
in the,
bad one.
It is a pretty bad one.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital. And I was talking to the doctor, and she's like, "It's probably a patellar tendon rupture." I was like, "Oh, so that's not as bad as an ACL tear, right?" And she's like, "I wouldn't say that." Don't count
It's
your
what keeps
chickens.
your kneecap on, right?
You cannot extend your leg if it's not connected. It does. It's the most underrated tendon in the body, I think.
It's this one.
Dude,
It's the meaty
let's
bit
do
between
underrated, overrated tendons right now. What's your most underrated?
meniscus.
Well-
take it out.
Meniscus is just a piece of cartilage. I've torn the shit out of my meniscus.
Yeah.
Your MCL and LCLs are kind of the whatever ones. Those are like most of your knee injuries. ACL is pretty important. It's the back of your knee. And the one the one he injured is actually the one that's the hardest one to injure.
You might need. It is pretty hard to injure. Yeah.
That means
that's why
it's been on a string for a while.
Not to brag, but I don't think so. I think it was fully intact, and then it just popped all the way off my tibia.
I'm guessing you weren't stretching.
Oh no!
I don't believe in stretching.
Stretching is fair.
Not to brag, but it's an injury that's very common among competitive weightlifters and black guys.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go.
I feel honored to be in
That's
their
cool.
company.
You're a regular Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Lightweight, baby!
Trying to do a layup.
Have you seen that guy?
He's the best.
Ronnie Coleman. Do you know who he is? He's like a 9-time Mr. Olympia.
Oh,
He
of course.
Arnold
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
He literally looks like Michael Bay's The Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like he's so fucking vascular and nuts. And then he's a cop too.
Yeah.
But I think he's now an
But
invalid.
Andy, you're a soccer guy. I think some soccer players have played with torn ACLs.
Yeah, no, but I'm the reason why I really know about it is skiing because I was like a semi-competitive skier and everybody hurts their knees at some point.
All that twisting.
Yeah.
So the lateral movement.
Lindsey Vaughn's goddamn femur.
That was
shoots
insane.
across the
I
entire-
was watching that a few days after surgery when she was skiing with a partial knee replacement and a torn ACL. I was like, "What are you doing,
It
lady?"
was so insane.
So I made this connection on Fart Carnival, but I feel like you guys might be a better
Where
better
connections
people to
are
bounce-
made.
Yeah, better to bounce this off of. But I thought that she was such an interesting like micro example of boomers, even though she's like a 40-year-old millennial.
Tiger's
but
Eye.
she is just hanging on to relevance for dear life for as long as possible, not allowing any new person an opportunity, and literally even to the point of after catastrophic injury, she's like, "You cannot have my
That
spot."
person who was the next alternate was like, "All right, she completely fucked up her knees. There's no way I'm
Yeah,
not going."
I'm
to
in.
I mean, they
I'm in
called
this
their
shit.
parents. They were like, "Mom, book the tickets. Let's go."
it's so funny that they were probably so excited that she tore her ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lindsey Vaughn probably called Tiger Woods' guy in fucking Germany. Got a few blood
Tiger's
platelets
like, "Oh yeah,
spun.
I could get you a new knee.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, I got a knee guy.
Amazing Tiger. It's really good.
Knees,
See
backs,
him
whatever
and
you need.
Elon back.
They're
They're
co-parenting.
co-parenting.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, she looks great.
She looks
He really
phenomenal.
dropped the
Norwegian,
bag by trying to bang every
Norwegian
Denny's
royalty.
waitress in Tampa.
Yeah.
It's so weird how so many very, very affluent Europeans end up in Florida. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like their place to go
Yeah.
because I guess it's like
the
They're
Tuscany
tired
of
of
America.
Portugal. Everyone's in Portugal now vacationing. We got to go to Florida.
Yeah.
And then they just
Yeah.
wind up there.
but it's like
Go to Palm Beach.
the antithesis of culture, like
Yeah.
in Florida. But then they're just like, well, there's American laws and Florida weather, so we'll put up with it.
You're walking down a beautiful cobblestone street in Seville, Spain. Church bells are ringing. There are little cafes. You're like, enough.
They're like taxes are too high.
Give me Tampa.
I'm going to Fort Lauderdale.
I can't tell you how many guys I would meet, like when I worked in football in England, and all of them when they did their stag do's or like when they went to like on a vacation, it was always Florida, and I was like, "You have the Mediterranean is a 2.5 hour flight," and they're like, "Nope, we're
Yeah.
going to Orlando."
Dude, I
They
just
don't have
remembered.
senior frogs down in Italy, mate. We're going to Florida. We're going to be drinking out of fish bowls, riding fan boats, mate.
Damn, that's so good. I remember I went to I did like Fort Lauderdale Improv or Dania Beach, that
Yeah.
improv with DeStefano, and we were doing we were walking around filming content for Patreon. This is when I was on Chaos. And some fucking Florida meth has never, it has not been out like inside in 2 decades. Just leather wallet. I watched him come across the entire sidewalk and throw his shoulder into Chris while we were filming. And we were like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, literally like hissing at us. His eyes blink sideways. He's like coming like this. And we're kind of like, "What the fuck?" And he's like circling us. And then he starts to walk across the intersection, and he does it to another guy. And this guy backs up and goes, Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music, this guy right in the fucking face. And he just dropped like a Jacob's ladder in the middle of the fucking crosswalk. And I was like, that was the greatest moment of karma I've ever
Such impressive range
seen.
of motion.
That'd
As a
be
guy
so
with a
fun.
knee injury, that's a very impressive
I mean,
range
hip
of motion.
flexors, I do not have that mobility. I could probably kick my son in the face, and that's about as high as I can
You
get.
should.
Yeah.
To keep him in mind. Chris is like, seriously, bro, that's pretty fucked up that you just shoulder checked me in the middle of the sidewalk. I'm going to give you 2 tickets to the show, but never do that again.
You forgot to mention your Puerto Rican family.
Listen, my trans uncle is going to come to your house and fuck you up.
My reason I can joke about anything. So when you pop it, because that's like, I've hurt my knee, my fear, and I'm older than you, playing basketball and all this stuff, and I'm going to be doing this tournament this summer. Yeah. That like it's going to be 2-on-2 half court, because I just like the idea of running up and down. It's like you're kind of just looking to film a catastrophe, like that it's almost like a NASCAR race. You're like waiting for somebody's wheel to blow.
Right.
But I just want like not that, because I played that 35+ league, dude, with my buddy from high school, and it was far more competitive than I thought. My buddy and I were joking. Everybody that reaches a certain age is like, who's going to get hurt first? Like, what's going to happen? What's going on? And my buddy, Anthony, within 3 minutes of our first game, fucking blew out his Achilles.
Jesus Christ.
Blew it out. Like, immediately fell to the ground, was like, that's it. And his wife, with their 3 little kids, came down from the bleachers and was like, you piece of fucking shit.
Oh,
she's like,
wasted no time.
She was
right
just like, God damn it. I mean, justifiably.
That's why you got to get a divorce.
She was helpful and, caring, but she was like, you motherfucker. Like, I now have 4 children.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so glad my girlfriend has been exceptionally cool about this. Like, she got me in her health insurance.
Nice.
I paid for the surgery out of pocket. Yikes. But after that, she got me on her insurance. She's been like taking care of me, but I didn't want her to worry, because she's super squeamish, and she's like passing. She literally passed out in the hospital when we were talking to the doctors. But I was
not even from seeing anything, just from the talk.
Not even really from seeing, but I was on the phone with her on the way to the hospital. Shout out Jeff Cerulli for driving me and Sam to the hospital.
Nice. Shout out.
And Sam Morrill for hanging out with me. I was on the phone with her. Like, hey, just letting you know, taking an old ride up to NYU Langone. It might just be a sprain, but my knee is fucked. And we'll see.
Did it change colors right away?
It didn't change colors, but as I was on the ground looking at it, it was like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So something was out of place.
Yeah. Well, the Achilles is horrible, because usually when you snap your Achilles, your entire calf muscle goes like this.
My dad had that. It rolled up like a shrimp in his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why when Durant fucking popped his Achilles, and they kept showing the fucking replay of like you can see the cord like.
What about the fucking Cincinnati player 10 years ago?
Oh,
yes.
that was the worst.
Kevin
Ware.
Oh, my God, I can't.
His teammates started crying. People threw up. Like, dude, he got hurt.
People were looking
I remember
away and
that.
throwing themselves on the ground.
Because immediately they were like, no! Like, they turned into the kids they are.
That was one of those. That
crying.
was one of those TV moments where it was like, people kept on like, it was like almost like Rick Astley, kind of like trying to send it to you in like secret.
It was the original Wood, the porn star Wood, the black guy with the kneeling giant cock.
Yeah, except it's a tibia. It's 9 inches of tibia sticking out.
Awful, dude.
So what is the plan for the leg?
Like, plan is
when are you
keep
going to get back in the game?
I was I'm looking a couple weeks. I should be back out there. No,
should be good for playoffs.
I'm gonna get out there. Me and Joel Wachowski. I'm away from basketball for probably 2 years.
Oh, for 2 years,
for a while.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'll shoot free throws. I'm 37, but I'm prioritizing golf. I love golf. Let me play that. I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah.
I had a lesson planned for the next day when I injured it. I was like, fuck. I even said that on the course. Like, shit, I have to cancel that lesson. But
was it your lesson or one you were teaching?
It was mine.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
No, I'm not gonna have to teach, but I was.
I disagree. Your swing is fucking butter, dude.
That's generous of you to say on the record. Thank
as
you.
Somebody who plays poorly, but I can recognize somebody who is fluid and really moves like I don't know, elite, but you fucking look
very
good.
Nice of you.
Jesus
to say.
Christ, blow him.
Sorry, dude. You also, when you run, your stride is long.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You have a long, elegant stride, Andy.
I've been
long, elegant stride
like a gazelle.
Perfect.
That was my last good amount of when I was on WGA insurance. Was I went to the running clinic at NYU.
Nice.
And I analyzed my stride.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did all of it.
That's
I did my
good.
VO2 and all that.
Wait, you like put the thing on your mat like Tim Allen in the Santa Claus?
Yeah, and then you go on this treadmill and they like put a camera on the side and a camera in the front. And then you have like little knee markers, and it like shows you like what you're doing and all that shit.
Did it tell you you were like doing anything wrong, or?
No, but I have to like I have to make my ass stronger. Because that's like where long distance running comes from. Yeah.
Do you pronate or supinate?
I don't do either.
Nice.
I have like I guess I pronate like to a minor degree.
That's good.
But
the Kenyan guys all pronate.
Yeah,
You
I've
guys
been
are anti-Nate Bargatze?
I've been
Just wanted to join.
Fucker.
training for a marathon, and I did like a long run on Wednesday, and I was kind of like, maybe I don't want to run anymore.
You're Forrest. You're done.
I don't know. I'm not done, but I was just like, it was like I ran through Red Rocks in Las Vegas, and I like was like, it'll be fine.
What time of day do you even do that? It's so fucking hot.
It wasn't that hot that day. It was like 70 degrees.
Okay.
But it was like I didn't realize that it was a 1,500 foot vertical
Jesus
gain for the beginning.
Yeah, watch your arm.
So that's right.
Keep that elbow flex.
It was up, and then I got
straight up. Straight up. Vertical.
But I got to the top, and I was like, oh fuck this.
Yeah.
Like I don't get how, because for a while I was like toying like maybe I'll do an ultra marathon, and now I'm kind of like I don't need to do
I have a
that.
documentary to recommend to you, and then that might scratch your itch, and you won't need to run it yourself. Troyer is the guy's last name. He's a kid who's an incredible documentary about how he ran till he put himself in the hospital and then got back and ran a 100-mile race, whatever. But that's the kind of shit I watch now when I'm stuck at home.
Yeah,
Dude, have you seen Icarus?
No.
I retold somebody about this documentary, and I think it's my favorite documentary
the one
since
about
Hoop Dreams.
the guy who
The bicyclist.
does he go on steroids to kind of like toy with it?
So his whole thing, he was like a pretty competitive, decent cyclist, never elite or anything like that, but he was good, like very good in the top percentile of people that do it. So he was like, you know what? I want to see what it's like, how big of a boost I'd actually get from following Lance Armstrong's exact doping schedule.
Blood doping and all that.
Exactly. So he was like, so we got into it, and he hired people to help him out, and it was the entire process, like the exact same schedule. And through that, it started as one documentary, and then he uncovered like Russian espionage with the Olympics, which inevitably got them banned from international competition for the last however many years. But he uncovered all this shit where like
That would not be worth it to me at all. The second
crazy.
it was like I'm gonna fuck with Russia, I'd be like, let's let sleeping dogs lie.
I think somebody got murdered during the making of the documentary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and at that point, it's like that is one of those where you either stop and go into hiding, or you're like, I have to make this, or else that guy died.
We'll
for
thank him in the
nothing.
Oscar speech. We press on. What a black and white shot of him at the end.
I think it did get nominated for an Oscar, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an incredible documentary because it's kind of two documentaries. Like it starts as something completely like, oh, this is a fun idea to see.
I never would have thought that's where the documentary is going.
Dude, I was drinking so heavily when I watched this documentary. I was literally drinking. I remember it was Jameson on the rocks. I remember the configuration of my living room in Brooklyn. It was like during a specific time in my life. And when it switched to Russia, I was like, spit out my drink. And I'm like, now it's getting good.
You're watching the documentary I Am Comic, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, the comedy clubs are a money laundering front for the Moldovans?
What?
I mean, yes.
Probably not far off.
Yeah.
Don Barris. Don Barris is a front for the mafia.
Nikki's in that.
Yeah, she is.
In I Am Comic.
Like 2008.
She's like a feature.
That was the first time I saw her. She was like a road feature.
Yeah, she had one of the best fucking weed jokes. I love that joke where she talks about smoking weed before going for a run. And she's like, I know a lot of people think that's demotivating, but actually for me, it feels like somebody's chasing me.
Yeah, great
and
joke.
it's just such a, I butchered the shit out of it, but it's a great fucking, I'm like, as a smoker, I'm like, man, I wish I got there.
That was the first time I saw her, I guess. I was just a young boy.
Yeah.
I was like, she'll be my boss one day.
Yeah.
I will work for that woman one day. Damn right.
But the plan is a couple weeks out from rehab. And I can't really flex it. I've been 0 degrees basically for 4 weeks. And I can bend it just a little bit, but they told me not to.
0 degree is the brace?
Yeah.
Okay, and that keeps it locked.
And temperature. I have to be at absolute 0. I'm cryogenically frozen.
Oh, dude, this room is not fit for that.
You sleep in an ice bath.
Yeah, sleep. Fuck, man. Sleep the first few days was rough.
What does the rehab look like? Like, because I got hurt in college, and then it was pretty much kind of the end of my career. Like, I just wound down. I didn't really get right after that, so I didn't go through a proper rehab or anything. But what do you like as an adult who doesn't have to get back on the court?
Yeah.
What is that? What is it?
I don't know. They take you. I can't start it yet. I can't start it for like 3 weeks.
Cut to him like lifting up a mic. It's you walking with those like between the parallel bars, and then you take the mic out of the stand, and they're like, "You're doing it."
I'm opening for Stav at Radio City March 28th. And it's like I gotta practice my mic stand moves. It's a long walk to the middle of that stage.
Dude, that is a long walk,
I
man.
pass out the first time I try it.
You collapse. You're crying. I have to keep going.
We've built a replica of the stage for you to practice on.
Oh, are you gonna get some dry runs in?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I opened for DiStefano there, and as like I got there late, and I'm like, "Can I walk out on the stage?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And as I take a step, some like union guy was like, "Get the fuck off the stage!" It's
Really?
like because apparently if you step out when it's not
if it's
approved,
not sound check, yeah.
it's like a union, like a $10,000 fine.
Yeah.
And I would have just it cost the production $10K.
And you know what happens every time is like we get to do the sound check, and it's like, can we see the spotlight? Spotlight guy's not here yet.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
gonna be a few minutes. The spotlight guy is never there.
Yeah, those union theaters, like they're like if you're like a minute over 9:30, they're like that'll be $50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can I tell speaking of basketball, a brief parenting thing?
Please do.
So my son has been in basketball for the last 2 months, I guess. Like, it was his first ever year of basketball, and he really loves it. Like, he's super into it. We've talked on the podcast before. It's something I'm not pushing on him because of how much I love basketball. So I'm not like, I'm just really conscious of being that dad who used to be kind of good at something and wants he's like, no, but my son with my guidance will be the next actual thing. And it's like, no, I just want him to learn like about teamwork and the spirituality of sports, not even necessarily the other shit. But he is like hyper competitive, very into it, is working hard on his own, like really like locked in.
You don't understand, Dad. We gotta beat these fucking guys.
Dude, if they don't win, he's like a no fear t-shirt. He's like, second place is the first loser. He's like, pussies lose, Dad. And I'm like, fucking calm down, man. Like, it's all these kids nowadays, like all they do is roast each other. Like, roasting was a part of our childhood. Like, we made fun of each other, but it wasn't like, it wasn't a popularized way of interacting. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't on TV. Roasting wasn't on TV. All of that shit. Like, I wasn't aware that it was a thing. But now kids are like, I'm fucking tearing you apart for something. And that's how we do this. So it's fucking.
And they have all this ammunition because they're in chats on like Roblox or whatever all day, and they're getting all these ideas.
Well, my son, I avoided Roblox because I had a feeling. Yeah. I had a feeling there might be some adults that are posing as children.
Good instincts there.
Yeah. So he's working hard. It's a 10-foot hoop for 6-year-olds, which I don't agree with. Fundamentally don't agree with, but whatever. Because I just think it teaches them bad mechanics. It disheartens some of them from even continuing to play because, you know, even my son for the first couple games, he's like legitimately crossing people over.
Nice.
Like he can dribble the ball for a 6-year-old and he's making good passes and then he'll shoot and he like can't fucking reach. He just like didn't have the strength at the beginning of the season. And then as it's come, the other morning, it was a Sunday morning, I get there, he's excited. We have this pregame ritual where now he has a retro sour, one retro sour before every game. Do you know what those are? Those little drops. Have you ever had those?
It's like a weed gummy.
It's a weed gummy. It's a 50 milligram sour gummy. So he's
really good.
He's on
Time to lock in.
Jupiter. But he has this. It's like a thing. I love that stuff. Like, I want there to be like small connective things before sports that kind of make the whole thing a real like familial experience kind of thing. Maybe that's wrong, but I like it. But so he's fired up. Favorite songs. He's having he doesn't start, so they rotate the thing, and he's like all fucked up about it, doesn't know how to handle it. And I give him a conversation about resilience and
I want to fucking trade, Dad.
Yeah, I'm like, buddy, player empowerment doesn't start till high school. Like, you're gonna have to swallow your goddamn pride with
He's a
these
6-year-old coach killer.
Yeah, I'm just like, immediately evicting the high school girls that are just trying their best to talk to children. So he's fucked up. But I give him this speech and I tell him what it's like, teammate, and you're there and being an engaged teammate and cheering them on, and that, fills them with confidence, blah, 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 the whole thing. And dude, he scored his first point of the fucking year, his first basket, and it was during a comeback.
Yes.
In the fourth quarter. The score was 12-8 in the fourth quarter.
All comebacks are surmountable
Yeah.
at that level of basketball.
So he gets the ball and
Wait, are they playing full court?
They're playing full court 10-foot hoops.
That's insane.
It's fucking nuts. It's
Should
at a
not be
church,
10
so it's
foot.
not a high school size court, but it's fucking 10 feet shy of that.
It's carpeted.
It's carpeted.
Oh, yeah.
We used to play on those weird plastic, almost Lego floor. Did you ever play on those?
The knee manglers. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it was for every police athletic league I was a part of, that was the floor, and it was just constant dead zones. So he, it's 12-8. People are the parents are getting into it, which is crazy because, again, I've talked about it. My son didn't want people to applaud for him during his pre-K graduation. He's so shy. He's I don't like that kind of...
He's like Kobe. He's like, job's not finished.
Job's not finished, dude. I got
What's there to be
motherfucking
happy about?
kindergarten next year. We only won 2 games. So he was that the loudspeaker or something?
Is there an elevator? Has there been an elevator this whole time? And I walked down the stairs on one fucking leg.
I would have carried you.
Oh, thank you. I know you would.
I think I could have.
We will.
His glutes are strong enough. Take some notes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my glutes are good though. My hips will collapse at any moment.
He's built to run.
glutes.
You're built to carry.
That's right. Yeah, dude.
He's the front of the horse.
I squat.
Thoroughbred mule.
That's exactly correct. So
Giraffe.
He does some whatever. Giraffe. Have you been paying attention to the pod?
No.
Giraffes are big on the pod, buddy. Giraffes are big.
I'm never gonna lose this giraffe thing.
I should have said yes.
It was one of those things where I made a nonsensical joke that everybody went, what? When you make a joke so bad that everybody goes, wait what?
Tell me
Hold on a
more.
second.
Tell me more about your process.
Yeah.
How'd you get there?
And but it's I'm never gonna live it down. There's giraffe memes being sent to the accounts. People are doing AI generated giraffe stuff.
It's the best. It's awesome. I mean, Giraffe Actuary should be a Patreon show that we do for the podcast or something. So people are cheering. They scored. I think it's 12-6 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then finally, somebody scores. It's 12-8. People are cheering. All the kids are getting excited too. It looks like a fucking real tournament. Parents are just mobbed. The gym is packed. And my son gets the ball, dribbles over, makes this move, goes to the side, which he's told me countless kids just make the most dumb fucking excuses about, this is not my spot, that's my spot. And it's just a head thing. And he's
Well, he's using analytics.
Of course.
Yeah.
He refused to shoot from that area for a couple months because he was I'm just bad at it. He just decided he was bad at it. He got there, threw up a shot, and it wasn't a chuck at all. It was legs, push,
It was balance,
flicked
eyes,
his
elbow,
wrist,
follow through.
grabbed the cookie out of the cookie jar, the whole thing. And dude, it didn't even fucking graze iron. It just went through, and I lost control of myself. I'm about to fucking cry right now. I stood up, and the black guy in Rudy, after I literally was I just gave one clap. I was so fired. I gave one fucking clap, and somebody next to me grabbed me, and they're like, "Are you so fucking pumped?" I
You punch him in the face.
All the parents are running on the floor like it's the N1 mixtape tour.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, baby, the professor. And I just they ended up, the game finished 12-10, but for the last minute and a half, it was back and forth, almost after his bucket brought him back. It was fucking unbelievable, dude. I mean, no Molly pill on earth has ever done that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So have a kid if you're into
One of the
drugs.
great, a combination of injury and sports greatness moment that I saw was one time me and a few other comics played in this tournament in Bushwick that was benefiting former gang members. And it was
And all the current gang members showed up.
it was me and 4 comics who looked like me, and everyone else involved in the tournament was either they're freshly not in the gang or they're pretty active, and it was it was a fun. I'm not naming any names here.
No, of course.
But it was, and they had a guy with a speaker who was doing the and one thing, talking shit, called me Dirk when I made a shot, called me Sean Bradley when I missed a shot, and
That's great.
This one guy, poor guy. I mean, he's playing defense. This guy is trying to cross him up, and then he like barely does anything, but the guy steps on a leaf and falls, and it looked like he got crossed up and fell down, and everyone just ran on the people are smoking backwoods and like drinking, running on the court like. It was 20 minutes before the game could be reset.
Have you ever been a part of the positive side of that?
Yeah.
Because I don't think like a standing ovation in Radio City doesn't equal that. Like you could at a
if
park.
you make black guys run around, that is better than anything comedy could ever
I have
achieve.
actually a basketball moment like that.
Get it?
Because my senior year, I've told you about this.
Yeah.
I saw Love and Basketball, and I decided I was like, exactly. I thought that I was going to be a basketball player, and so I played.
That was
It was
beautiful.
really good. Yeah, that was Maxwell. But I played basketball every day, and this is that time where I'm in gym class with Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
and like a couple times, I remember this
of
one
knees.
time I went to go play like by myself. And I'm just like shooting around, and then like Jason Terry for some reason just showed up. I'm talking like
That's unreal.
like a hoop that's like in the middle of a park where nobody's around, and
Yeah.
Jason Terry showed up to play.
That's crazy.
And it was just me shooting with Jason Terry.
The Jet knows all the spots.
So I
Yeah.
kept on thinking, like, you know,
Did he
this
have
is-
his tattoo yet?
I don't know.
This is no. That's probably way earlier.
But it was destiny, and so it became my whole identity. I was wearing Carolina blue shorts to school that spring.
Yeah.
And then at our senior party, it was like pickup, but eventually we played the like current varsity team in this pickup game, and I like scored like the winning layup and like got the like everybody hitting me on the head
Andy,
type
you're
of
not
thing.
gay after all.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was actually pretty cool in high school. I don't know. If
I
you
know
that.
you were cool. Actually, your
Yeah.
hair was unbelievable.
Yeah,
The whole look
I was
really great.
I was kind of not a jock. I was like a Van Wilder kind of character.
Yeah,
A lot of like, how does this guy go to school?
mischievous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had 2 court emptying moments in my entire life. And one was the coolest thing I've ever watched. And I was a part of it, but like I was doing this it was an AAU game. It may have been Springfield, Mass or whatever. We were playing at their college. And I had this kid on my team named Ra Chase. He was a North Rockland High School guy. I think he played Westchester Community College. He was like a top 1% athlete. Like, I've never seen a guy that could jump like him, run like him. And he was only like 6'4". But I remember we went to Springfield and we visited the Hall of Fame, and they had these markers of like vertical leap, like Dominique, Michael Jordan, and all this stuff. And he flat foot jumped and like palmed the highest one.
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous.
He's high-fiving Will Chamberlain.
Yeah,
12 foot.
Crazy leaping ability. So we were playing a game, and I was a point guard, and I'm like at 3/4 court, and I went to a high school where I was both center and point guard. I'm 6'1" and also like the biggest guy, and also played point guard. So like I had nobody to throw any alley-oops to or anything like that. But so to play with him was like candy store. Like, let's go. And I was 3/4 of the court. I threw maybe the worst alley-oop pass in the history of basketball. If this is the hoop, like this is the backboard, the right angle, the ball was here.
For the listeners, it was outside the frame.
Like outside the frame and up, like 3/4 of the way up, past the actual backboard. And he caught it. I'm probably sweating, so my apologies to the camera. Caught it behind his head, like Kobe in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Behind his head, dunked it over 3 outstretched human beings, and the entire court emptied. Like the
That's
entire
amazing.
audience
Yeah.
emptied onto the court. It was like the second quarter.
I'm so glad I didn't have that moment in high school, because it would have. You're never gonna get it back.
No, dude, my friend Chantel
still
got dunked
chasing it.
on at fucking Allegheny Community College, and the next year when we played the same tournament, they blew up the picture and put it on the door.
That's awesome.
So it was him just like this with the
Jesus
guy's
Christ.
fucking bag on his neck.
That's
just
awesome.
Dunking.
I think that's the reason I'm a comedian. Because I had the senior year in high school as a bench warmer. When I was like 6'6", 170, skinny, and all I could do was jump. And the warm up lines, the dunking line was my
Yeah,
That was
you
it.
were like
And
Jakob Pertl.
yeah.
It's so fucking thin.
It's a
But you
brutal
got
name.
posterized.
No, I did the posterizing.
Oh.
I did. I got in garbage time and I got a pass on like a fast. I was basket hanging for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
cherry picking,
As you should.
and I caught it and I like took a step and a half and just like went over this kid who had come running in and I had dunked on him.
No shit.
And there's video of it, and we've made it a GIF. Fine, you can see my dad in the background. Ah,
Oh my!
jumping
Can you
up in the
send that
back.
to me?
I'll
Did you do the thing?
No,
I don't think that existed probably yet.
We were
right?
too humble to do that at that point. It was too wide of an audience.
It was a Catholic university.
Yeah. I think I did a like this going down the court.
That's great.
It was an away game, so you can't really do that.
Yeah. But man, they should have cheered either way.
But then I was chasing that high for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah,
That's
of
pretty
course.
much it.
I know.
my
I'm
God.
trying to think of what my high for that was. It was probably like some lame powder day or some bullshit like that. Or maybe I got laid.
I hit a game tying three, like like a fading game tying three at the buzzer of the fourth quarter once, and that's when my team emptied onto the court, which we were going to overtime. We shouldn't have been celebrating that much. And my friend Kevin punched me in the face, like literally was like boom, and just like flush jawed me, and then we lost in overtime.
Jesus Christ.
To Terrell Biggs, who was Elton Brand's younger cousin, and he was like an 8th grader on JV. It's ridiculous.
I do think we have to go to a voicemail. Sorry.
Hit me.
No, that's okay. I've been yapping. Sorry.
Love a voicemail.
Boys, question for you. I had something happen to me the other day that literally made me think of you guys. So, signing up my first kid for preschool in the fall, which is at a local church near our house. I'm not overly religious, but that has nothing to do with this. So, all I know is that there's limited spots. So I get there early as hell because, damn it, my kid's getting one. I'm standing there just kind of making small talk with this older gentleman, nice guy, and he makes a comment about, back in my day for this, you would show up and then stay the night. In the world I live in, that's just an open invitation to start talking about fucking kids or something. And it took every ounce of strength I had to not make some kind of wisecrack joke. It was just a nod and a smile. So my question is, surely you guys being comics have found yourselves in all kinds of positions where you just were itching to make a zinger, but had to hold back because of the audience. I'd love to hear about it. All right, guys. Appreciate all you do. Take care. Love you.
I think that I still make the zinger, and then I alienate the other.
Because you're not there yet.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. When you get in a school, like a repeatable school, when you realize that they're going to be in the same class with these people for maybe 12 years, and then you have to, like, I'm in a long-term relationship with some of my son's friends' parents.
Yeah.
It just dawned on me the other day. And some of them I really love, and then some of them are like, all right, this is like a tolerable thing, and others I avoid.
I also haven't parented for 3 weeks, so I like forgot what it was like. I'm like, do I have a kid?
You came back to the podcast before even saying hello.
Yeah.
Here's the advice. Whenever you're in a school and anyone says anything questionable, as this guy deemed this comment to be, what you need to do is be like, I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Just say that as loud as you can
Super
so
loud.
people can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck kids
I don't even think they're that hot.
anymore.
Yeah, I did. And so it's probably harder for
Just like, I got chemically castrated.
I got begonia
good now.
so I can go to school.
I got begonia'd. It's probably harder for guys like this to not make that joke than it is for us, since we have the outlet.
Yeah.
Because we have an outlet to, because I have made the decision to
We're
not
off
tell
duty
any
in
jokes.
that situation.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Socially, all these people think I'm like fully autistic. Like they're just like, Mike is as like even down the middle as it gets. He doesn't even really try to be funny.
Have you talked to the guy? It's a lot of basketball stats. It's a lot of effective field goal percentage.
Yeah,
with that guy.
he keeps
win
mentioning
shares per
Zach
48.
Lowe. And it's like, because of that exact thing, I made a couple jokes like early in my son's schooling, and I was like, all right, I think that's it for me. I'm going to retire from trying to be funny around these people.
Look, we
It's
as
not worth
comics,
it.
we don't need the parents at the pickup line to think we're funny.
Right.
No, I
Is that
think
been
we're
your
actually.
experience.
I just think that I am rarely the funny guy. Like I think people go, you're a
Like
comic.
on a lineup?
You know, yeah, on a lineup. Rarely on much of what I do. No, but like I think I like kind of get it out, like I said, like, or it's like kind of a different side of my personality that I do for, like people. I feel like people are always like the guys that are like the funny dad, or like the funny guy in the group.
There's
They're
kind of
always
no
like,
competing with those guys, even if
No.
you're a professional comic.
Yeah.
And they're always like, he's not that fun.
Exactly,
And I'm just
100%.
like, right now I'm thinking about a Adam Curtis documentary about how the fall of communism was actually the end of the Western Empire.
I'm thinking about the reel I have to post in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he says he's a comedian, but he's always talking about hypernormalization. I don't know. It's never funny to me. Those,
I didn't like that documentary that much.
That is it's a different thing though, to be funny in that like parenting, like there is a funny dad and that's not us. Like that's,
No.
it feels that way too, because there's dads that really
Not
run
every
bits
comic
at
is
me,
a cut up. Like it's a
Yeah.
totally different personality type.
which I feel like I am, like, or I can be, but not in that like for some reason my whole worry, it's the reason it's a lot, not it's the reason I didn't name my son Michael Jr. is
Yeah.
because one, I don't want him to wear me and my name and have my SEO for the rest of his life.
This
Like
dies with me.
he applies to college. They're like, so what's deep inside the rabbit hole?
Yeah.
Like,
Don't worry about it.
there's content about
the SEO, I
direct
didn't even
energy
think about
weapons.
that.
Like, yeah, and it's like, forget it. Like, I can't. I don't even want that.
Yeah, I think that most people are kind of disappointed to find out what comics are actually like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can be the cut up too, but I have to skip my SSRIs for about 3 days, and then I take a dose, and
You
I'm
gotta
like,
get
I'm
into that
back,
Kanye
baby.
phase.
Yeah, I gotta go a little manic. One time I forgot my antidepressants, and I went and saw Interstellar, and I started telling people it was the most important movie ever made. I was like, you have to go right now and go see it.
I don't think
Anyways.
you're wrong.
No, it was
I
a
think
good,
you're right.
It was a good movie.
Linear time is an illusion.
Do you want to plug anything just before we jump into the Patreon?
Oh man, the socials, I guess. McDade Baby on Instagram, JP McDade Comedy on YouTube. I got stuff there. I'm kind of bound to New York City for a little while. Not going to be traveling much lately, but you know, I might pop up somewhere.
And the special.
The special, JP McDade in Brooklyn. That's on
Killer.
It's on
Yeah, I love
Stavros'
that.
YouTube channel. Thank you, boys.
Killer. We do our plugs in the beginning.
Yeah, we'll do our plugs later.
And now,
Beautiful plugs.
beautiful plugs.
Beautiful boys.
Now, Patreon.